Welcome, folks, to game number 15 here at the Cheese League as we have the Warblers versus the Olympians here at Tiger Den, our first look at this new ballpark here in Super Mega Baseball 3. Today, the Warblers have Ian Duke on the hill, and the Olympians have Wilder Bobbert.
Number 23.
First pitch from Bobbert is a ball. 2 gray rows. DH for the Warblers. And there's a strike. Strike 2. 2-2 now. And fouled away. Popped into shallow right. And the Warblers have one on. And no outs here. Top of the first.
16.
As Judy Charles steps in. Come up pretty big here, Charles has, for the Warblers so far this season. And takes the ball off the plate. 3-1 now. 3-2 pitch to Charles. And strike 3 in the inside part of the plate. A little high and inside for my liking, but she's punched out nonetheless. 1 out. Kenna Watson steps in, shortstop. Power hitting shortstop for the Warblers. Tough out is activated. And very much under it as we get a real good look there at the Tiger Den. Out number 2, put away by Mullins at second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 7.
John steps in, first baseman for the Warblers. Ball high and inside. And there's a high fly ball. Just got under it. And foul puts it away for the 3rd out of the inning. There's a real good look of the Tiger Den as the Olympians come to bat. We'll get our first look at Ian Duke. 92 so far in the gun. Duke throws 4-seamer, cutter, slider, and a curveball. As Gertie Booper works the count 3-1 and it hits a high fly ball. That's carrying, and that's gone into the right field stands. Home run, Gertie Booper. 388-foot blast. Her first homer of the season, and the Olympians take a 1-0 lead in front of their home crowd, their first home game of the year. As Marty Hull steps in, the catcher. Duke may be a little spooked by that home run. 3 straight balls. Broken bat, pop up. I think Duke's going to take it himself, and he does. Round number 1. Bernal up now, the right fielder for the Olympians. Took a strike. That's a ball outside. Ripped down the left field line, but foul. 2-2 now, and Bernal hits one quite well out to right center, and that's gone. .394-foot shot, and Bernal's first homer of the year. So the Olympians now have a 2-0 lead as their big power hitter, Joy Trickster, steps in. Looks at a strike. And she pops it up to Duke. And there's 2 outs now as the second baseman, Mullins, comes in, looking for her first hit of the season. Ball outside. Ball low, 2-0 now. Strike 1. 3-1 to Mullins. Looping curveball, strike. Full count. And she's punched out. Inside part of the plate. Olympians get 2 though in the bottom half of the inning. As we go to the top of the second, 5, 6, and 7 up.
Number 15.
For the Warblers as Barneswell steps in the plate. fouled off. Strike 3. Barneswell down on strikes.
Now batting, the second
Yang
baseman,
steps in.
number 11.
Second baseman for the Warblers. The Warring Warblers, we should call them. And fouled up, or
Now
lined out.
batting,
It's
the
Banana
catcher,
first, I should say.
number 30.
McLong throw up now. Catcher, and he lines one into the gap. Should be extra bases. No, McLong throw up can't stretch it into a double, so he's there at first. The Warblers have a base runner
The right fielder,
as Blake Ortiz
number
steps in, the right
21.
fielder. McLong throw up shouldn't be a threat to steal there at first. One and two on Ortiz. That's popped up. Should be an easy out there for Mullins. And it is. So the Olympians, apologies, come to bat with 6, 7, 8 hitters. Spencer Panada, the first baseman. Takes strike 1. That's a ball. And popped up to the second baseman. Yang puts it away as Neil Shaw comes in.
Center fielder, number 20.
Strike 1. And out number 2.
Now batting,
As Werner Fowl comes in,
number 46.
having a good start to his year. He grounds out to Yang as well. There it is. 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 19.
Rip Lynn, the left fielder for the Warblers, comes in, and he hits one into the gap in right field. Should be extra bases, and it is. So Lynn in there, the leadoff double to start
Now
the third.
batting, the designated hitter, number 23.
Ray Rose, DH, leadoff hitter for the Warblers, steps in, knocks one high into right field. Let's see if he goes. Well, Lynn thought about going to third, but decided against it.
The third baseman, number 16.
Judy Charles steps in, third baseman for the Warblers. Rips that one down the line. Foul. Popped up. And that'll get in the stands. 0-2 to Charles. Grounded to Panada. He'll take it himself for out number 2. Runner advances to third
The shortstop,
as
number
Kenna Watson
10.
comes in. Takes the ball low and outside. 2 balls. Strike at the knees. Ball inside now. And strike inside to Watson. And Panada bobbles it a little bit, recovers, throws to Bobbert for the third out. Go to the bottom of the third now.
Now batting, the third
Bowles comes in,
number
looking for his
28.
first hit of the season. And lines out the third base. Booper steps in. Should have home run to lead off the game for the Olympians, and just misses another homer just under that one. Flies out to center field. Marty Hull steps up now. And he flies one back behind home plate. The 1-1 to Hull. Grounded to second base. Yang takes it. For out number 3. 4, 5, and 6 now for the Warblers.
First baseman, number 7.
Bobbert looking locked in. Velocity hasn't moved much. Junk and accuracy down a little bit. 43 pitches so far in the top of the 4th. Grounded to Booper for out number 1.
Now batting the center fielder, number 15.
Barneswell now comes in, takes the ball high.
That's inside. Nope, low.
3-0. Strike 1. Grounded up the middle for a base hit. Tiger Den looks like an ordinary stadium, but there are some curves, some angles out there in the outfield. Some obstacles. They throw over. Ball gets away from Pinata at first, and the runner advances. So runner on second now, and base hit into right field. The runner's coming home. Play at the plate. There is no play.
Now batting the catcher, number 30.
So the Warblers get a run here with 1 out and 1 on as McLongthrope steps in. Strike 1 in the inside of the plate.
That's off the plate. That's down.
3-1 now to McLongthrope. And full count. Tough out is activated. And that is hit. Drops in front of Bernal. He throws the third. And thrown out at third.
Now batting the
So
right
lead
fielder,
runners thrown out.
21.
2 outs now. 1 runner on for Blake Ortiz.
Inside.
She takes the ball inside. Almost her shoestrings.
Ball high. Ball inside.
3-0 now.
Take your base.
And walked. As we're seeing Bobbert
Now batting
looking tense
the
now.
right fielder,
Rip
number
Lynn comes in
19.
1 for 1 with a double so far today with 2 on and 2 outs. And that is hit high and far. Gone into the deepest part of the ballpark. That was a shot, folks. 423 feet. Lynn's first homer of the season. And the Warblers take a 4-2 lead.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 23.
Ray Rose steps in.
Ball low. Nope, that's high.
Lots of 2-out action happening here in Cheese League. And that one's launched into right center and gone. Onto the concourse. Behind the stands. 416 feet. Or no, it may have been in the pines. So Rose's first home run
Now batting
of the year.
third baseman, number
5-2
16.
Warblers. And Bobbert is looking quite rattled now.
Ball high.
Let's see what happens. I imagine if he walks Charles here, or if Charles gets a hit, I imagine they're going to yank him. And third out of the inning. Warblers get 5 runs in the 4th. Take a 5-2 lead over the Olympians.
Now
As
batting
Bernal will lead it off now
right fielder,
for the Olympians in the bottom of the 4th.
19.
Ball outside.
Bernal launches one high, and that ball is carrying off the big wall out there.
Now batting the
As
designated
Trickster steps in,
hitter,
the big power hitting
number
DH.
13.
That went off the glass, which protects the bullpens on either end of the field here at the Tiger Den.
That's
I don't
down.
know if they're called bullpens here or if they're called tiger pens.
Take your base.
And Trickster's walk. That might be the unintentional intentional
Now
walk there.
batting the second baseman, number
Really didn't want to pitch to
14.
Trickster with Mullins coming in. Mullins doesn't have a hit yet this season. Ooh, brushes her back. 1-1.
Ball high.
2-1 now.
That's low.
3-1 to Mullins.
Now
She fouls it away. And that's popped up. Infield fly is called.
You're out.
So 1 out now. Runners on first and second for Panada, who's 0 for 1.
Number 15.
Panada has the power with one swing of the bat to tie things
Nope,
up.
Inside. That's off the plate.
2-1. Oof. That was probably the pitch to hit there. That is tapped to Yang, rather. At second base. Runners advance. Second and third now as Shaw comes in. Lots of speed on the base paths. And that should score 2. They're thrown home. Play at the plate. There is no play. It's cut off by Johns. The Warblers get 2 back as Shaw with a
Number 46.
2-run, 2 RBI rather. 2 RBI single, 2-run single. We're checking on Shaw over there. Big speed on the bases. As Foul steps in with 2 outs and 1 runner on.
That's foul.
And fouled off. 0-2. 1-2. Try to get him chase high. Oof, that is popped up. For the final out of the inning. Olympians get 2 back here in the bottom half of the 4th. As 3, 4, and 5 hitters come up for the Warblers.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Kenna Watson 0-2. So the Olympians are going to the bullpen, trading one mustache for another as Moises Mercado comes in.
Nope, that's high.
Fu Manchu is quite big with the Olympians, it appears. It's the Olympians pitching staff. Granted a booper for the out number 1.
First baseman. Number
John steps in 0 for 2 today. Grounded, or lined rather, to Bowles at third for out number 2.
Number 15.
Barneswell steps in. And he pops up. Might get into the Olympian dugout. No, it doesn't. Hull's there to snag it for out number 3. So, quick inning. The Olympians are back to bat.
Now batting,
9, 1, and 2 up.
number 28.
Bowles steps in, looking for his first hit of the year. See power all the way down in the negative. He pops it up to the right fielder.
He's out.
Ortiz puts it away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Booper up now.
Number 11.
1 for 2 with a homer.
Nope, that's high.
Takes the ball high. Looks at that. Ooh, that was in the outside part of the plate. 2-2 now. That one's launched high. That is carrying. And off the top of the wall for Booper. She's a stand-up double. Missed a home run by probably about a foot. It looked like it was just under the yellow line as Marty Hull comes in. So runner on second, 1 out. Hull fouls off to the right side. Thought that might stay in the park.
Inside.
1 and 2 now to Hull. Still looking for his first hit.
Ball.
Takes the ball outside, so full count.
Ball for
And he's walked. So a 1 out walk as Bernal comes in. He's 2 for 2 with a home run, a double, and an RBI.
43.
And we're going to have a reliever come in for Duke. Crawford steps in.
Nope, low.
Power pitching Crawford out of the bullpen for the Warblers.
That's outside.
2-1 now to Bernal with 2 on. Grounded. Charles to Yang. To Johns for the double play, the 5-4-3 double play. So the Olympians unable to capitalize.
Now batting, the second
As
baseman,
Yang steps in, he's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI today. And Mercado's still in relief. Mullins snags that. Crowd number 1.
batting, the catcher,
McLong
number
throw
30.
2 for 2, 2 singles. Rips that one,
Out.
but right at Bernal.
Now
quick 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th. Ortiz steps in. Strike 1.
Inside.
Ball 1.
Off the plate.
2-1 now to Ortiz. Strike 2. Ooh, very inside. Full count. And that one is fouled away.
Foul ball.
Lots of tricky angles here, like I said. At the Tiger Den. Oh, that is bobbled by Panada at first. Who's had kind of a tough game. Rip Lynn steps in. That one is high, but foul out there by, let's be the Warbler bullpen.
Ball high.
The 1-2 to Lynn. That's ripped, but right at Shaw for out number 3. So we move to the bottom of the 6th. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters up for the Olympians. This could be their time to strike. Trickster's 0 for 1 with a walk.
Ball
Ball outside.
Ball high.
Ball high. 100 on the gun there for Crawford.
That's low.
Bringing the heat.
Ball 4.
Ball 4, 98. Almost hit Trickster in the head. So Trickster's on base. 0 for 2 is Mullins. She comes in with a runner on. Runner on with good speed, too. Ooh, that looked to be a little inside.
That's inside. Strike.
Strike 2, 96 from Crawford. Grounded, foul. Down the third base line. Mullins, ooh, bobbled there. Mishandled by Johns. So 2 on, no outs for Spencer Panada, Olympian first baseman. 99 from Crawford. He really bringing the heat today. Ooh, that one gets away. McLongthrope. The runners advance to 2nd and 3rd now. No outs. And that's a strike in the outside corner.
Nope, that's high.
The 2-2 to Panada. And he swings through it. Good pitch from Crawford. Shaw's 1 for 2 today. Ball high. That's launched into center field, into the hitter's eye, and it's a home run, a 3-run dinger for Shaw. 398-foot shot. His first homer of the year, 7th RBI of the season. The Olympians take the lead, 7-5, as Werner Fowl steps in.
Inside.
Crawford now looking a little tense.
Ball high. Nope, outside.
Ball outside, 3-0 count now. 3-1 to Fowl. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Ooh, Fowl swings over that one. And lines one into right field for a base hit. Let's see if they go to the pen. And they do. Middleman comes in relief of Crawford. Middleman, already looking tense, has had a lot of work lately. Lynn snags that one for the 2nd out of the inning. Gertie Booper steps in, 2 for 3 with a home run and a double so far today. That's a foul ball off to the left side. They throw over to first, but safe. High strike, swinging strike from Booper. 1-2 now. Booper lines that one. That drops into left field for a base hit. So 2 on, 2 out. As Marty Hull steps in, 0 for 2, still looking for his first hit of the year. Takes the ball outside. As I said, Middleman has had some work. You can see his ERA
Inside.
at 18 and his whip at 4.5. So he's been struggling so far out of the pen for the Warblers this season. Runners go. That's grounded to Johns for out number 3. So the Olympians strike. 3 back.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Let's see if they go with their closer. Chuck Evans is defensive replacement here. At first, Boo Sims, another defensive replacement.
Ball low.
Behind the plate for the Olympians. And they're sticking with Mercado. So that is a grounder to Booper. To Evans for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 16.
Charles is 0 for 3 today. Takes a strike
Ball
and
inside.
ball inside. Ripped up the middle. A base hit, and I imagine the Olympians are going to put their closer in now
The shortstop,
as Kenneth Watson steps
number
in. No, they're sticking with Mercado.
Off the plate. Ball high.
Pretty decent speed on the bases, too, for the Warblers.
That's down.
And that's 3-0 now. Strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. Strike 2, high and inside strike there.
That's ball 4.
And ball 4, so Watson walks.
Now
Now there are
batting,
2
the
on,
first
1
baseman,
out
now base
as
runner,
John steps
number
in.
52.
And they put in a pinch runner at first base.
Ball high.
And that's a high pop-up to left field.
Out.
Foul puts it away. Now there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder. Now
Barneswell's 1 for 3. Now they're going to put in Bree,
23.
the Olympians' closer. That's a grounder to Mullins, to Evans for out number 3. The Olympians win. The Olympians win in comeback fashion, kind of. That big 3-run 6th inning. 5-9-1 for the Warblers, 7-8-2 for the Olympians. There you see the totals, big hits. Warblers on the Warblers side. Rose 2 for 4. McLongcrew 2 for 3 and Lynn 2 for 3. Booper had a home run, and so did Bernal. Bernal had a pretty good game overall. Mercado gets the win. Crawford gets the loss, and Bree gets the save. As we look at our top 3 players of the game, Shaw 2 for 3 with a homer, 5 RBIs today. Holy cow. Riplin 2 for 3 with a homer, double, 3 ribbies, and Booper 3 for 4. The homer, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. That's how it works out. Thanks so much for watching Cheese League Baseball. Olympians win. Take care.